Good afternoon, everybody. It's 3 o'clock. I just woke up. I went to work last night, and like I told you, I took that Percocet, and it got rid of some of the pain, but it wasn't as strong as I thought it would be. He said it was 10 milligrams. I don't think so, or maybe I just don't do well with those types of pills. But it did take the pain away, and I finally fell asleep. But even though I fell asleep, I still had withdrawals syndrome. Like I still had the withdrawals. Not as bad, but it woke me up. It shook me. Let's put it this way. It shook me, but it wasn't that bad. And I say that the Percocet has something to do with that. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I took. It was kind of hard to get up. I mean, it did help me sleep. That it did. But I woke up a little lethargic, and that's hard to do when you're working, to get up like that all of a sudden to have to tend to your client. So I was a little shaky. And I was withdrawing a little bit, but it wasn't a lot. And I made it through the night. Today I feel okay. But I came home this morning, and before I left the house, I had my black seed oil with me. I brought a little bottle to keep it in the refrigerator for the morning. Now, the problem is I work nights. So it worked pretty all right because I was tired. I really didn't really sleep. So I went and ate some Pop-Tarts, because if you don't eat something before you take it, you're going to have stomach problems, believe me. So I ate 2 pieces of Pop-Tarts. Then I did a teaspoon, because I at first I started with half a teaspoon. I started on Thursday. I did a half a teaspoon in the morning, half a teaspoon at night, half a teaspoon yesterday morning, and then a whole teaspoon at night. That's my first time. And I think the combination of the Percocet, because he said once you're tired and you lay down, you're gonna sleep. And I slept, but I still felt a little withdrawal, not a lot. And I woke up this morning fine. But I came home. I was a little shaky. But I came home, had caffeinated coffee, and I already had my black seed oil. I knew I was going to go to sleep because I still was tired. And I only slept like a couple of hours on the perk. Remember, I still have to get up and do what I have to do. But then I got into a deep sleep when she called me. And they were pretty good for sleeping, I'll tell you that. But pain, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it maybe a 4. Because my knees were still throbbing. They're not throbbing this morning. I don't know why. But they're not throbbing this morning. I don't know if the Percocet has a shelf life or not. But I went and I ate. And I took my teaspoon of things, so by the time I get home, I would be tired enough to go to sleep. Then I took my 2 clonidines, which I'm not supposed to do, but I'm doing it anyway because I don't want to go through withdrawals. And I took that and not my Risperdal, the Mecto, which is an antidepressant. I took that and I had magnesium and another medical pill that I have to take. So, but that was like maybe 2 hours before work. So my stomach's already calm to take the next dose of whatever I have to take. But it knocked me out. I turned around, it knocked me out, but I just woke up too early. I woke up about 1:55, so it's really not enough rest. But I woke up with, I'm not going to say a big energy, but I woke up kind of energized. So I'm probably going to lay down till 4 after I'm finished. Yeah, about 4. Now I just took 2 more clonidines. I don't feel sick, so but I just don't want to feel tired. Now, I don't know if I'm going to take my, I probably will, because it helped me sleep like crazy. But that's part of I think I still had the Percocet in my system. So the combination of that and that other one says it does help you sleep, because it does. When you're tired and you take that, it does help you sleep. I was a bit worried because of the way my time shift is, that I would be sleeping all day and you know, but I got to sleep. So it did put me to sleep, but I woke up by 1:55, but I got here at 9:15, so I was out by 9:30. So 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. You know, like, I really hardly didn't sleep, if you ask me. But I slept a couple of hours in her house too. That's how it always is when I work their nights. So tonight, I'm not saying I got a lot of energy, but I'm gonna rest for 1 hour, then I'm gonna get up, take a shower. I already drank my coffee. And I ain't gonna say curb my appetite, because I have to eat something before I take that stuff. So I'm gonna bring it with me tonight again, so that I'm not gonna take it tonight, because it's gonna be nighttime and I need to be awake. So I'm gonna let my natural sleep kick in. The only time I'm gonna miss that dose is tonight. I have to, because I don't want to stay up all night. Even if I get 3 or 4 hours of sleep in her house, that's just fine. But I'll take it in the morning. I'll take something with me to eat, and I'll take it in the morning and be able to sleep Sunday at least 6, 7 hours. Now, I didn't wake up sick this morning, and I think that's due to the painkiller. I don't know. But I do anticipate withdrawals maybe in the next 2 days, because I don't know the shelf life of this Percocet. I ended up taking the whole thing, the other half, and I was very alert. It didn't put me to sleep. But when I finally went and lay down, I said, let me lay down. Woo! I felt kind of out. I felt out. So I woke up around 4:30, gave her her meds, did the oral care, and I started bathing her at 5:30 in the morning. She was like, it's too early. I don't care. You're not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I was done by 7 this morning. I don't know if she was upset because it was a quick bath, but it was a thorough bath. Nonetheless, she got her bath. I was done by 7. I think she got a little angry with me when it was time to put a shirt on, because I guess she felt I just didn't want to do it. It's just, maybe if I don't want to do it, don't worry about it. It's my job. I still have to do it. Fuck it. We have a relationship that sometimes we'll be all right, and then the next minute, she's just like me, and she doesn't even fucking know it. You're short fuse, just like me. And you won't be quiet just like me, Nadine, with 2 peas in a pot. You have something like I have something. And it's that we can't be quiet. And she has this thing, if I talk to her a certain way, she picks it up a certain way. Like I said to her, she has something. I said, oh, what's the problem? She said, why you say it's a problem? I'm going to say it was a problem. See, that's dumb shit. I said, I didn't mean it like that. I just asked you, is there a problem? She said, why I got to be a problem? See, I'm not going to go on back and forth with that bullshit. All I said was, what's the problem? You wanted me to choose a different fucking verb or what? What the fuck? I don't know. You know, so I said, please, let this night be peaceful, bro. And it was peaceful for a while. Until she got up and said, oh, Ada, I have real bad acid. I need crackers. But the way she fucking went about it, I don't like to be talked like that. Like she wanted me to run. I said, give me a chance. Let me get my head together. Oh, you should be awake. Don't tell me about being awake. You should be asleep like a normal fucking person. So all I did was ask her a couple of questions. She got like turned off or no, just hurry up. I said, you got to stop talking to me like that. I said, you know what? You ain't doing nothing but slowing me the fuck down. So I got her the graham crackers. Now, I'll be honest, I was a little lethargic. So I had a hard time communicating with her because 1, she was being fucking rude. 2, I couldn't quite understand what she wanted. So she wanted graham crackers and like ASAP, like right now. Like, can I go get the motherfucking crackers? So I reached for the crackers, gave them to her, asked her if she wanted water. No, I want my crackers. You know, really fucking nasty. Like, fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I want to do oral care. She thinks she's killing me by keeping me up. Like, no, it's my job. I have to earn my money. It's okay. Abuse me if you want to abuse me. You know, I'm just like so fucking tired of it. She just don't know I'm hanging in there to July. I'm expected to go start school in August because the only reason I really wanted to start now, but with this Kratom shit, I don't want nothing getting in the way. I want to be fucking well up here and physically. So I'm giving myself a chance till August. That's it. Now I might switch days. Instead of working Wednesdays, I work Monday. So I work Monday, come home Tuesday. I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Go to work Friday and Saturday. And I'm off every other Sunday. But I have Tuesday and Wednesday to make it up. So that's the way that's going to go. But please stop talking to me like that. Like, just slow the fuck down. How's everybody doing? I feel great. You know, they say sometimes you wake up and all your withdrawals are gone. That's how I feel right now. But I know it's not fucking true. Today makes 9 days. Wednesday was 7 days. Thursdays was 8 days. Saturday, 9 days today. Now, reading up on this shit, they said it takes about 2 weeks. Mind you, hopefully this whole week will go by fast. Today I feel all right. I'm not sick like I was sick yesterday. But I took the Percocet. So I'm not going to do that anymore because I have to go through the withdrawals. But I wouldn't mind feeling this way all the time. You know? But I can't switch taking Percocets to withdraw from Kratom. I was thinking about that, but then I was also thinking about, you know, getting a chippy off of Percocets and have to go back on the Kratom. You know, it's like a fucking roller coaster. I don't want that, but it did do something. It did take away the, I don't know. I ain't going to say it took the withdrawals away because I still was feeling like kind of shitty. But the pain of my knees went away a little bit. Not a lot. That's why I give it a 4. It's good to sleep. That's about it. But as far as the withdrawals, if there were any, I didn't feel it because of the painkiller. But like I said, I can't do it all the time. So there for the grace of God, I go. There for the grace of God, go I. But you know, I try to be very courteous to my clients, but sometimes that could get on your fucking nerves. I did catch bad acid last night. And I did have my own thing, but it's true what they say. It's things that you eat that upset your stomach. So I had that processed fucking ramen noodles. As soon as I ate it, my stomach started burning, so I can't eat that anymore. And I didn't have my Prex or whatever with me because I already took it during the day. It's a time release capsule, but that processed food that I ate really kicked in, and I had a Xantax and I took it and it went away. So I just took my 24-hour capsule release. You know, it's a 14-day thing. After the 14th day, I'll go back on Xantac and see. That's just to reduce the acid that's in my stomach from all the garbage that I've been eating. Not garbage that I've been eating from all the Kratom and the withdrawals and all that stuff played a big part in my digestive system. So, I'm okay, but Not that great. But I'm going to stay cool. My arsenal's with me. Because I do expect to go into withdrawal. Probably tonight. But it didn't kick in this morning. Because I think the painkiller was still lurking. I don't fucking know. I don't know too much about Percocets. But it's great to sleep with. But see, I don't have a sleeping problem. I don't have a sleeping problem. But I said, let me lay down just for a little bit. Woo! That's when that pill took over. And it really puts you to sleep. But I woke up a little bit like a little shaky. Like, you know, when somebody wakes you up quickly and you wake up like, what's going on? That's how I woke up. And that had to be the Percocet. So I took everything I had to take. I'm not taking anything else. My regular medication, I'm gonna take it every other day because I don't want to put too much shit in my system. The augmentin, I'm not gonna take it today, but I'm taking it with me. But I'm not probably gonna take it, so that's that with that one. Tired of smoking this. I'm gonna smoke my pipe. And yeah, so you know, you try to be cordial to people, and some people could just be so darn fucking mean. Like, you don't have to be like that. You don't have to be like that. There's no reason to be like that. She thinks I have to run every time she jumps. You know, I didn't like that. So when she said, "Oh, forget it, just leave me with no clothes," I said, "You know what my attitude is? You want to stay naked? Fucking stay the fuck naked. I don't give a fuck." I told her just like that. I don't care. You want to be naked? Be naked. Be naked. I don't care. Be naked. No, I know you want peppy on stuff. Or I guess. Yeah, so like I was saying, I feel all right. I wish I could feel this way every day. I don't feel 100%, but I'm not suffering from withdrawal like I was. Yesterday was I don't say it was pretty bad, but it wasn't me. Like, by the time I was getting ready to go to work, my knees were on fire. I just don't fucking like the black seed oil is supposed to bring down the inflammation of your body. People say you'll see absolute change in 30 days. But everybody's body chemistry is different. But it does help you sleep, and it does perk you up. That's why I was kind of scared to take it this morning. I said, I don't need to be up. I need to be asleep. But she said, Ada, you haven't really slept, so your body is tired. So it will do what it has to do. It will put you to sleep because your body's tired. Now, when you wake up in the morning, that's different. You take it, you get that energy. So when I took it this morning, I woke up, okay, full of energy. They advise you to take a B complex or a B6 that's needed with that. So I have to check on that. But like I said, I have stomach issues. I got to be careful of what I put in it. And also, it says drink a lot of water. So I brought 3 bottles of water, and I drank water all last night. When I left here, I was more bloated. Today, I'm less bloated than I was yesterday. Yesterday, I was up to here. So it does say that people lose weight with it, but there's certain concoctions that you have to mix in with the black seed oil, like the apple cider, to help you lose weight. I'm not into that because I don't suffer from weight problems, so I'm not going there. But they said it's supposedly help you cut your sugars and your carbohydrates and all that. That's all good. I don't mind giving up bread, even though I'm tiny, but I don't want it to suppress my appetite. I'm not into that. but it does say that it speeds up your metabolism. My problem is that when I do stuff that has metabolism in it, it's my metabolism is already fast, and I'll notice weight loss immediately. And I noticed my stomach today was a bit different than usual days. So then yesterday was less bloated. I was kind of happy about that, but top of that, no, I feel okay, but you know, I'm afraid what the next days is gonna bring. Oh shit, I left something on top of the thing. I hope it's still there when they get there. So you know, I still be researching the Kratom group, looking at people and the length that they go through. Some say it's the first 2 weeks are like the worst, but I can't put myself in the category of worse. I could put myself in the category of bad, but not worse, because I could have been twitching and turning and tossing and restless legs, which some people get, but these are long time users, so they really go through the opiate thing. And I'm anticipating one more week because I could get sick tonight. I could wake up sick tonight. I don't know. They say as each day go by, it gets better. But I do believe as time go by, it does get better. But in the beginning, to me, it just felt like it was okay, and then it just got worse. Like I felt backwards to me, like, you know. So I don't know. They say I'm almost there, Ada. You did 1 week. You're 9 days in. She said probably in another week you'd be all right. You wasn't a big time user. Be careful of the pause. I don't anticipate pause. I don't. If I do, it won't be long. You know? Because I'm taking the black seed oil, which by the way helps with post-acute withdrawal syndromes. So maybe that might be that bad. So I'm glad I started it. I ordered it, but that took 7 days, and I realized GNC had it. So I went and bought a bottle of GNC so I could start taking it immediately. And so far, I like the energy that it's giving me. And I also take my B6 and my B12. And I really should eat something. But that protein shit, I think really put a hurting on me. After I did that protein shake yesterday, like everything fell apart. I feel that when you're in withdrawal, you gotta watch what you eat, because some of the food that you eat will fucking start them withdrawals back. I have went through certain things that I've eaten that stirred up my withdrawals. So no more ramen noodles. I just can't do it because that shit put me like, ugh. It gave me acid like crazy, and it just fucks up your fucking day. I'm glad I had a Zantac. See, that's why I take all my emergency medical stuff. I walk around like I'm a nurse or something with a bag full of meds, but that's how it is when you fucking withdraw, and you want to make sure you have all the comfort meds you can take. So, the protein shake gave me such a stomach ache. I never felt so bad. I ran from here to the drugstore because I knew I couldn't get the bottle over here. They wanted like fucking $8 for a little bottle when I can get a little bottle over here for $4.95. Granted, it's $3, but it's a couple of steps from here. And it was bad. It was really bad. I don't even want to fuck with that protein shit no more. Something in it just and I drank it before, but it just didn't do me good yesterday. It just did not work well with me yesterday. So I won't be taking that. I'm gonna try to get the one that I used to take. But I'm gonna slow it down with, putting too much stuff in my system, because I've noticed certain things that I do put in my system stirs the shit up. So I feel okay on withdrawals today, and I think that's because of the Percocets. And I don't feel guilty about it. I just feel bad that I know that probably tonight I'll go into withdrawals. But like I said, they're not that bad, but they're just enough. They're uncomfortable. And I really would like to give the clonidine a chance to just get, not to take it, but it was given to me for a reason. And it really wasn't for low blood pressure. It was because he knew I was kicking, because he could tell that I wasn't taking the proper dose. So when I started going down, he gave me the clonidine. So when I go back this month, I'm going to tell him, I really do need that clonidine. I'm still in pause, and it helps me because sometimes I still get physical stuff. So let's see. And I said, I'm gonna also let him know that probably just a boxing did something. He's gonna say no. I said, I feel right. The only time I had depression was with the pause, but it wasn't that bad. But it was like a psychological torture kind of shit, like pain goes away, but that psychological shit fucks you up. I'd like to say hi to everybody rather than good morning, because it's morning and I had to work today. Yeah, so like it wasn't a bad day after I did what I did, but this morning I woke up all right. But I know that I'm still lacking a little bit of sleep after I took the black seed oil. I slept for like maybe 4 hours, but I also slept in her house, so usually I get like maybe 4 or 5 hours at her house because she does her computer work and stuff like that, so it gives me time to, I'm asleep, but when she wakes me up, I'm up. I do what I have to do. She's not lacking the care that she needs. She can't say that. So, and this is one tough cookie. And we clash, but I'm still there. Like, why do I feel like sometimes I'm being tortured and I'm still there? Because that's the type of person I am. That's my heart. I'm dealing with a person who's not sick mentally or anything, but they just can't move their body. So I can't really empathize with her because I don't know what it feels like, but I can't imagine being that way. Sometimes we got to be grateful that we have feet and arms that we can move around. Some people are not so lucky. So when I go through this withdrawal, sometimes I have to think about there's other people worse than me. Yeah, so no, I was just saying, Leon, that I took a Percocet last night because I was feeling very, very bad. Minimal withdrawals, but what was bothering me the most was I did a protein shake. Oh, that threw me off balance. Got crampy, and I had started getting body aches all over. I never took Kratom for pain. Yeah, I took it for pain because I was withdrawing, but I never was a person who had problems with pain issues in my body, except that my knees for the last 2 years have been acting up. So I don't feel them now, but I'm taking the black seed oil, which seems to be working because it helped me sleep this morning. I started with half a teaspoon the first day, the day and a half, and now last night I took a teaspoon. And when I finally laid down, that and the Percocet put me to sleep. I don't know if the Percocet got me with no withdrawal this morning, but I came home and took my clonidine and everything because while I was sleeping, I didn't want to feel sick or anything. And I don't know if the sickness was going to come back because it usually happens when I'm asleep. But it didn't happen. So I'm going to see what happens tonight. I wish that I could feel like this all the time, but just a little bit more better. But that black sea oil thing, it gives you energy, you know? It really does. So, but you must eat something before you take it. And it works on inflammatory and on your joints and everything. So hopefully it'll take the inflammation off of my knees. I researched it for days and days before I ordered it. And I finally went and picked it up on Thursday. So today makes the third day. And so far, what I have noticed, what people say about it, has been happening. You start sleeping better. Although I don't have a problem sleeping, but when I take it, I feel very well rested and I get up and I have energy, but not like a big bunch of energy. Then I eat something and then I take it and, you know, I feel okay. And I take my B12, I feel okay. But it also works for post-acute withdrawal syndrome. But they say you're not going to really feel the full benefits of it. And while you're starting, they recommend you drink a lot of water because it's a cleanser. It's cleaning all those poisons and stuff out of you. So I was very bloated yesterday. I left here feeling pregnant. And all last night, I drank like 3 bottles of water. And I woke up this morning and I don't have such a big belly like I had yesterday. Because it's also supposed to help you lose weight, but you have to mix it up with apple cider. I'm not into that weight loss thing. I'm too small. I'm a tiny little girl. Woman rather, but I'm not using it for weight loss. It really doesn't curb your appetite. I don't have an appetite now because I ate this morning, but I have to find me something to eat later on. So I don't know what is going to happen with that because I don't know what to eat. But I know that I had some ramen noodles and that processed shit got to go. It kind of made me ill. And it never does that. That ramen noodles is only for emergency because, okay, I stay alone. I live alone. So I don't hardly cook. But I cooked the other day because I felt hungry. Like my appetite's coming back. But I don't feel hungry now. But I don't want to put my stomach through no distress. So I'm going to get some bread. I'm trying to get off the carbohydrates. But they say as time goes by, as you take the black seed oil, it'll curb those carbohydrates, all those sugars and stuff. Yeah, I worked last night. I only had like 4 hours of sleep and maybe 3 hours at her house. So I'm telling you, the night shift is not good because sometimes she gets in that mood where she wants to stay up and be a pain. So that's what throws me off. I work 3, sometimes 4 days out of the week, 12 hours. Now, and sometimes I can't get no sleep. So I had to start laying off the coffee when I got home. I have a coffee addiction. So that's also what's keeping me up. But now that I'm up, after this, I'm going to lay down for like 1 hour. And 5 o'clock, I have to start taking a shower and go and do. But what I'm going to do when I go over there, she gets right on her computer or whatever. She's already dressed and in the chair. While she's on the computer, I'm going to go sleep for a little while. That's the only reason. That's why I like the night shift. But sometimes there's days that she don't sleep and I'm up all night. Now, I might switch days with somebody because they need to do something. I'm going to school in August. And this person has been after me to change my days. Could I do her a favor? So I might have to work this Monday instead of Wednesday. So it's probably going to be Mondays, Fridays, and Saturdays, which is okay for me. But I'm usually used to leaving Sunday morning and not seeing my face till Wednesday. But whatever. Yeah. So I look tired, Leon, but I don't feel tired. Weird, right? But I don't feel tired. But yeah, I could use another 2 hours. But if I fall asleep, I might, I might be late for work. I don't know. I don't know how. I got to the point where I'm afraid to sleep, but my body does get tired because I start going into withdrawals. Ugh, shit. On an average day, that's why I say that people that have been going through the withdrawals are having like almost 7 to 8 days that they can't sleep. But I'm talking about people who've been doing this 6, 7 years, 30 to 40 grams a day, 5, 6, 7 cups a day. That wasn't me. I started getting my sleep back the 5th week after I withdrew from Suboxone. And I started sleeping more and more. But I could sleep more than 7 hours. But the problem is, every time I go to sleep, I wake up twice in the night because of the withdrawals. But I force myself, and I literally go back to sleep quickly. I do. I go back to sleep quickly. Oh. So yeah, you see what I mean? Like, I remember 4 hours was a killer for me. But as time went on, I got 5 and 6. And then I was noticing, like while I was kicking, I wasn't taking certain medications or my sleep pills. So I was probably kicking that. That's why the detox went a little longer. So I only take my Risperdal when I'm feeling very sick or something. But I really, really, honestly don't need it to sleep. I sleep okay. Now, that's why I say I am recovering, because I do sleep. Now, if I wasn't sleeping, it would be a fucking problem. Oh, yeah, I went through that. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was panic attacks I was having, but it wasn't. It was just very anxious. Very, very anxious. And that happened in the beginning of my withdrawal. It's still fucking uncomfortable. So when I went to the doctor, he said, "Oh, being that you're going through withdrawals, I'm gonna give you Klonopin." And I'm like, "Oh, all excited, thinking it's gonna help." I tried that, Leon. I thought I was gonna die. I'm not taking it. I go back on the 11th, and he gave me 60 pills, and there's like 58. I took 2 of them and one of the Selecapran. And then when I heard, after I tried it, I never felt so bad in my whole life. I was like, what the fuck is this? It was such a downhead. I was shaking. My heart was palpitating. I didn't know what to do. I took 2 cups of Kratom. The head was like banging. My heart was tripping. I was like, what is this? I don't understand what's going on. To me, it was just too much for me. I'm tiny. It was too much. So when I read up on it, that's the day that I relapsed on Suboxone, because I had Suboxone. I said, something's got to take this away from me. And I took the Suboxone and it stopped all that feeling that I was having. Then I looked it up, and when I saw what it was a benzo. I didn't know. He didn't explain to me what it was. Now, my thing is, Leon, I'm recovering from opiates, and you're going to go give me benzos? And when I heard what those things, that shit fries people's brains up. And I'm trying to recover. My receptors are recovering, and then you want to smash me with that crap? Now. That's what it did to me. I never felt so panicky in my whole life. I was like, what is this? I never felt like I couldn't go outside, but it nearly scared the shit out of me. I'm an addict, and my highs, when I used to get high, I used to like to be up. I'm not a downhead. But it was a feeling like I couldn't control my body, and my heart was pumping, and I thought it was wanting to come out of my chest. I got really, really scared, and then I reached for that Suboxone, and I laid down shaking. And about after half an hour, all that went away. And I started looking it up, and what I saw, I didn't like. And I'm going to tell him, how dare you put me on a benzo? I'm trying to recover from opiates. Why would I want to go back to benzo? It's like he's trying to keep me there, like enslave me into addiction. So I keep going there so he could keep charging, not me, my insurance, but I pay into it. But don't do that to me. Don't destroy my life. I don't think I could live, Leon, through one of those withdrawals that people still after 3 years. And then I heard the Klonopin, all it takes is 3 days to get addicted. Oh my God. You know how long it took me to get that feeling away? 3 days. It's a longer lasting opiate. Never. I'm looking to get rid of them or flush them or do something, but I'm never touching that. And I'm going to tell him, please do me a favor. When it comes to opiate or benzo, don't give me that shit. So whatever he gives me, I'm just going to look it up. All I want from him is clonidine and my Lamictal, which is an antidepressant. It's not a big one or nothing. So far, I'm not depressed, and I'm not into pause or nothing. I did all that. That went by and only lasted a month and a half, but then the Kratom kicked in, so I don't know if I'm going to go through pause through that, but if it is, it's probably going to be very mild. I don't know. Maybe I got another week of this to go. Like I said, Leon, one day I'm okay, the next day I'm not. Like, then I had all this big window period of feeling really good, and then I woke up. No, what happened was I stopped taking the Klonopin for 2 days. I wanted to see if maybe where I was at with my pause, but it was not my pause, with my detoxing from the Kratom, it was still there. So I continued, and then I noticed I was getting bad headaches for those 2 days. So I think he gave them to me because I was starting to come down off of the Suboxone, 2 milligrams a month. I was going really fast, but he didn't explain nothing to me. You know, I guess he really didn't want to do the slow taper over the year. I'm glad he didn't do that, because I jumped off of it. I was on 16 milligrams. I took 8 milligrams total off it, and it didn't do anything to me. So I really didn't need 16 milligrams. I probably only needed like maybe 2 milligrams. You know? Wow. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to take the Lamictal, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Leon. I've been bipolar for like 25 years, since I was 17. So I do know this much. If I do stop taking my medication, I try that I feel good. I don't need this shit anymore, and I quickly go downhill. So I am not in denial anymore. I need my Lamictal. And it's not a benzo or anything. So he said, oh, everything's a withdrawal. Yeah, but it's not going to be as harsh. But I need to stay on those. But as far as everything else, no. The clonidine, I don't know what's going to happen with that. If afterwards I finish this Kratom thing, maybe I won't need them. But I notice when I don't have them, I get severe headaches. So I don't know. That could be because I'm still detoxing. Because when I finished the Suboxone, I didn't have headaches like that. And I wasn't taking the Klonopin. But then one day, I the stomach came in, and they told me I had to stop taking the Kratom. So I did. And then I was fine for 3 days. The third day, bang! I started going into withdrawal. So I'm on 9 days, 105 days today. Besides me taking the Percocet, I don't feel fucking guilty about that. I don't know. If I have to pay the piper, I pay the piper, but I'm not feeling guilty. You know, I'm hoping, they're saying maybe the first 2 weeks are the worst. But I had days that were good. But then there's days that for the last 2 days I've been waking up sick. And That usually doesn't happen. I get up and I wait until I get into sickness, then I take my clonidine. But I wasn't waking up like that. And all of a sudden, it started going into the day. And I'm like, oh my God. And then it's not like I could take Kratom for it. I took the Kratom for the opiate withdrawal. Okay, but what can you take for Kratom? Nothing. You take a Percocet, you go to sleep. All it does is help you sleep. And don't take the withdrawals away, by the way. Because I still felt them, but very mild. Because this is also a pain reliever. But out of 1 to 10, I give it a 4. Because I still have pains in the back of my neck. And I get them in my knees. So I give it a 4. But I did stay up for a while. But if you lay down, you'll feel it. You'll feel very tired. It's good to sleep. I don't understand how people get addicted to it or what's the reason of taking Percocet. Is it to sleep? Or is it a mental thing? Or what people take Percocets for? He told me he was a painkiller. I asked him, I called him, I said, I need some painkiller or something right away because I felt I was going to go take a Suboxone. And I know, and I did it before, I took a Suboxone and I went back into withdrawal for another week. So I was very scared to do that. And I told him I'll take anything, but I won't take a Suboxone. Oh. Yeah, I love me. On my days off, Leon, especially when I come home on Sundays, I don't want to sleep. I go and I take my coffee because I know I have 3 days off. And I put on my TV or my Kodi. I have Kodi, Shudder. Shudder is another horror flick thing. And I have Amazon and I have Kodi. And I'll sometimes be up 2, 3 in the morning watching it. But since I've been in the detox mode, I haven't been watching it like that. But I'm getting back into it. But I'm a horror chick. I love that blood and gore thing. I don't know. And action flicks. Yeah, horror. My sister said we were sharing Netflix a couple of years ago. And when she saw the stuff she said, you don't watch nothing but horror? Horror is my thing. I don't know why. I mean, it doesn't make me freaky or anything. It's just I love fucking horror flicks. And not too much supernatural, but I love horror flicks. Ghost stories and people running around in the woods getting killed. Oh, boy. I love that shit. I love miniseries, but they have to be like apocalyptic kind of stuff like that. I like that. I love The Walking Dead, which I gotta, as a matter of fact, I gotta watch that probably sometime this week because I missed like probably the last season of it. This season, I didn't watch it, but it comes out next week, 48 hours later. But with all the sickness and stuff, I couldn't really concentrate on it, so I have to catch up to that one. Love The Walking Dead. Yeah, I'm a horror chick. That's what I do on my days off. I watch movies, but I haven't really been active. Like I usually get up and just go down to the stores and shop. Even if for a shirt or something, I used to get out more. But since everything that's happening, I've been kind of like shut in, like, which is not good. I'm not saying I'm a people person because I lived here 8 years and I don't have any friends here and I don't care to have any friends here. I have my reasons why. It's better to keep to yourself. But I do a lot of activities with my family when the summer comes in. So I'm throwing a nice baby shower for my daughter-in-law. She's coming from Virginia in July. So I'm really hoping, Leon, that I be on my P's and Q's and this withdrawal should be over. That's July. It's what we're May, right? So I have May, June. I have 2 months and a half. This should be over by then. Oh yeah, Freddy Krueger. He's old and played out. I really don't watch him anymore. I mean, how much Freddy Krueger can you watch? But he was one of my main characters. 2017 movies, I watched a lot of them. That's all you see on my movie thing. Yeah. They had a lot of good ones this year. Yeah, they sure did. But like I said, I kind of lost a little disinterest. But the other night I watched a mini series called Pretty Lake. It was about the government that started a disease and spread it to the town. Then, and you had this one kid that his father was a scientist. He started the bullshit, and nobody can get in and out of the town. It was like a season. I think it's 12 episodes or whatever. And I binge watched it, and so I'm now getting back into watching my movies and stuff. But like I said, everything takes time. But I feel fine now. I'm going to take a quick shower, try to get myself together. It's 3:49. I said I was going to lay down till 4. My clothes are laid out. I probably lay down till 5, or I don't know. I haven't really eaten nothing. I should go in there and cook me something, but everything is frozen. Like I said, I live alone. I don't really be cooking big meals. So I don't know. When I go food shopping, I'll probably go to Whole Foods or something and start eating a little fresher, a little better, because my stomach issues seem like it can't take certain things anymore. I've really noticed that. Like even margarine is starting to upset my stomach. But when I was on Suboxone, you don't feel shit. When your body starts getting clean, I can't eat bread. Anyway, bread turns into sugar, so. Anyway, so I'm about to get off of here and get myself together and hopefully be ready for tonight, because I might have to work Mondays. I'm gonna switch schedules, so probably Monday will be my first day back to the war zone, I call it. So I got to get used to that, because I usually Sunday starts my day. I got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I don't go back to Wednesday night. So now it'll be Saturday, Monday, and then Friday. So I don't know if it's good, because I get off Tuesday. So I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night that I go to work. So it's okay, because on those days off, I do get 5 or 6 hours. But sometimes it's not the greatest schedule, because you miss out on a lot. Like you want to go shopping, you can, because you have to sleep at least 6, 7 hours. And by then it's 5, 6 in the afternoon. The day is gone. You don't enjoy your day the first day you're off. You start enjoying it the next day when your body's all rested up or whatever. I like the schedule. I'm not happy where I'm at. That's what I got to say. But listen, it's been wonderful talking to you. And I wish you guys a lot of luck. So everybody have a wonderful day. Those sick and suffering, it gets better. I don't feel sick now, but I do anticipate getting sick tonight. Whatever. I'm still going through it, but today I feel okay, but I have a little lack of sleep, but I have a little bit of energy. It's not like 1,000%, but it's enough to make it through the day. But when I get there, I will be sleeping. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave you guys. Leon, I'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful day. And see you guys. Okay, I'll see you later. So I see you guys. Be well. It gets better. I know it's easier to say than done, because sometimes I'll be like ready to hang myself, but the days will pass and you will start getting better. It's just TIME time. So on day 105, day 9 of Kratom, I should be good pretty soon. Bye-bye, sweetheart. And I'll see you guys later or tomorrow. Bye.